Well, for more on this story, I'm now joined by Christopher King, a blogger on international affairs in London. Mr. King, many thanks for joining us. Now, what's your take on Israel's attack? Do you think it had the right to react in such a way and with such force?
Well, I'm a member of Liberty, which is the British human rights organisation. We think it's absolutely terrible. I'm not speaking for Liberty just for myself, but I am speaking, I think, for everybody who's been following this. These deaths, this violence is absolutely incredible, quite incredible, against an entirely peaceful flotilla. And I think we have to bear in mind what they're doing too. They're trying to break an embargo against people who are actually being starved. The food is actually being rationed into Gaza, food itself. The Israelis have done calculations about how much is needed to sustain people on bare sustenance rations. They say they're not using those calculations, but they do exist. There are good people in Israel too, and these people have obtained this information from the Israeli government through the courts.
But despite worldwide condemnation, Israel has released a statement saying that the blockade will remain in place. Do you think that Israel, though, might soon bow to increasing international pressure?
To tell you the truth, I'm not surprised, because the Israelis have become so used to violence, I think, that they don't know any other response. They've got away with it so far. They give their excuses. The United States backs them up. Indeed, the United States has watered down the United Nations resolution that they wanted to pass. So while the United States supports them, they'll continue doing what they're doing right now.
But Israel's attack has plunged relations with its key Muslim ally, Turkey, to a real low, and it's upset some of its other key allies. So how much does Israel care, do you think, about its image?
Well, I think what we're hearing is that Turkey's outraged, and rightly so, as everybody is who's right thinking about these things. It's quite incredible. No, it won't do them any good with their former best ally in the Middle East, but that's something I think they must have taken into account. I don't think they care about it. They have other objectives.
Well, but looking to the wider region now, what effect do you think that this Israeli raid will have on securing peace and progressing the peace process in the Middle East?
The whole Middle East is in a terrible mess, and a lot of that comes back to the unfortunate Palestinian-Israeli conflict. No, certainly this raid won't have any effect on certainly no positive effect. It will make things worse, if anything. What can one say? It's impossible for violence like this to make things better. The only possibility is if the international community puts really severe pressure on Israel, and if they can take the United States along, because Israel is supported by the United States.
OK, for now, Mr. King, many thanks for your thoughts. That was Christopher King, a blogger on international affairs from London. Many thanks.
Thank you.